it's always tough coming back home and playing on the road and on the West Coast trip, and then coming home and playing the next day, trying to find some energy. So it took us about 5 minutes to get into the game and get our legs going. I think once we did, we played well. They scored one from below the goal line, and it was 0-0 game, and we just have to find a way to score tonight. And we get a 5-on-3 chance, 6-on-3 chance. It's we got to find something, and we didn't. Hillbuck played good tonight, but we have to find a way to score.
Yeah, just a little more on those power play opportunities, especially the ones at the end of the game. How much did it hurt not to be able to convert on those?
Yeah, we had a ton of chances, and it does. It gets frustrating, and we're looking at answers, looking to find ways to solve some of these issues. But I thought tonight our process was good. It just didn't go in the net, and we got to find a way to put it all together and start seeing some results.
We saw you guys and other teams around the league after a long layoff show a little bit of rust and have some trouble getting it together and getting the rhythm back. They looked surprisingly in sync tonight for the amount of time they had off. Were you surprised by how crisp they looked as far as what their game was tonight?
Yeah, they played well. They were hard to play against. Their big guys played well, and they pretty much stuck with the two top lines there, and they were in sync and got in a rhythm, and they scored some goals, and you see what that does to their game, and they play with a lot of confidence. So credit to them, but we got to be way harder on them at home.
And just yourself, this last game obviously didn't play all of the Anaheim game. How are you feeling here tonight and going forward?
Yeah, I felt good. I think something that just needed to take a game and make sure it wasn't something bigger. So I felt good tonight.
Thanks, Tom.
Next, go to Helene St. James.
Hi, Dylan. The All-Star announcement, what does that mean to you?
It's a good honor. It doesn't feel that good right now after this game, but it's a nice honor.
Just overall, how do you feel you've rebounded this season? You talked about the struggles for you personally last season. I know you weren't happy with how that ended. Coming back and being at a point of game this season.
You know what? I don't doesn't feel good right now after this game. I think all of us play hard every night, and I'm not really too anxious or too excited to talk about individual things right now. So I'm sorry. Maybe another time we can talk about that.
What's the challenge for you as the captain when things are going the way they are right now? I mean, I know you didn't play in San Jose, but you guys played well as a team in San Jose, or worked hard in Anaheim. You're not getting, you said after the first 5 minutes tonight, you're not getting any results to just keep a positive mindset and not let this, fester in the locker room.
I thought we did a lot of good things tonight, and it's hard. It's a hard game to come back after being away, and guys barely get to see their kids. We get home late last night, and we got to turn around and play. And I thought we showed up, and we just didn't show up on the scoreboard, and that's where it matters. And we have to find ways to score, and you have to score every night in this league to win. So I think there was a lot of positives, and we're going to look at this game, and we're going to need to get going here and start winning. We got 2 against Buffalo coming up, so we need to show up for those 2 games.
Thanks.
Answer, Con.
Yeah, Dylan. The first game back from a West Coast trip is typically can be a challenge. But did you think after maybe the first few minutes that the energy level was there for you guys?
Yeah, it was. It took us a little bit. We got into it, Unfortunately, it was 1-0 for them, but we got in there and we hung in there, and I thought we played really well in the first and second, and then the third we just didn't score and didn't generate enough. So that's the story of tonight.
And then coming off now, I think 4 and 6 nights, and then a couple more games this weekend. How do you manage just the energy level going forward?
Yeah, it's difficult. We practice hard, and we practice, so we have to find ways to take care of your body, recover, and you know what, you have to find a way to show up. So yeah.
Thanks, John.
Thanks.
All right, those are all the questions we had for Dylan. We'd actually Coach Blashill.